can't believe that July is already over. So that means it is time for a favorites video. Throughout July, I really did not wear much makeup, but I did have two favorite beauty products. The first one is this mascara. It's just a little sample size, as you can see. It is by Yves Rocher. It's the Sexy Pulp Ultra Volume Mascara. And the wand looks like this, so it's a pretty big wand. And I just love it. I feel like it makes my lashes longer and even gives them a little bit of thickness, I guess. My next beauty favorite was this Instant Age Rewind Under Eye Concealer by Maybelline. This is all over the place. This is in the shade Fair, and it's just like that. I have just been putting it lightly underneath my eyes to cover up my dark circles, and that will be it for makeup pretty much every day, just to kind of cover up the circles, but otherwise it's been a naked face month. Since this wasn't the month for beauty products, it was definitely the month of skincare. I spent a lot of time out in the sun, floating down the river, and just reading books outside, so I needed to take care of my skin. With that being said, my two favorite body moisturizer type products were these ones. This is the Hawaiian Tropic Sheer Touch SPF 15 sunscreen. I love this stuff. I like the smell of it. It is UVA and UVB protection, waterproof and moisturizing antioxidants, and the Aloe Fresh Hydrating Body Lotion with aloe and cucumber extracts by Vaseline. I've been using this stuff pretty much every single day. I love it. Another skincare body lotion product that I was loving was the Body Butter from the Body Shop Coconut scent. I love this. It is so delicious smelling. It smells just like coconut. I was standing in the lineup at the grocery store and the cashier looked at me and said, "You're standing there all day long," because she loved the smell of coconut so much. So this, definitely have been loving it. For facial skincare, on the days where I wasn't going to be in the sun, I was using the sample of the Kiehls Ultra Facial Moisturizer for all skin types. And on the days where I was going to be out in the sun, I was using my Aveeno Fresh Essentials Nourishing Moisturizer with vitamin A, C, and E with SPF 30. I have been loving this stuff. It has saved me from getting burnt so much. And I know you're supposed to wear moisturizer with SPF in it all the time, but I don't like to. I don't actually normally wear moisturizer. I know. But I've definitely been loving both of these products this month. This nail polish has been my favorite color for the month of July. It is by Santi. It's in the color Viva Pink. It is a fluorescent pink. It is amazing. It stands out so much, so nicely against a tan, and I just love it to pieces. Now I'm jumping on the bandwagon with this one where people have a favorite mug or something. And this one has been mine. I rediscovered this mug when I was visiting my parents in June, and I brought it back here because I got back here at the beginning of July, and I have been loving it. It has a little cow inside. It is the cutest thing. I got this maybe 10 years ago. Yeah, 10 or 12 years ago when I was in Switzerland. And I just love it. I think it is the cutest thing. I actually only ever used it once before I brought it back home with me, because all the like if I had hot chocolate, it would get mixed up underneath the cow, and it was so annoying to wash it. But now, since I just drink teas, it's just fine. Watermelon has definitely been my favorite food this month. I think I've eaten maybe 4 of them, probably averaging about 1 a week. And oh, it's so delicious. It has plastic on it right now, but I'm going to eat this later. July was a month of reading for me, and I read at least 6 books. The month started off with reading Breaking Rules by Tracie Puckett. I don't know if you can see this. I just went onto the iTunes page looking for free books, and Breaking Rules was a free book, so I read it. And I was hooked. So then I read the next book, and I was hooked. And I believe there's a third book. There's either a third book, or there's 4 books in the series, and I've read 3, or there's 3 books in the series and I've read 2. Either way, the next book comes out in August, like halfway through August, I think, and I cannot wait to read it. The other book that I've been reading this month, which is another part of the series, and I do believe there's maybe 6 books in it, is the Saving Wishes series. It's by G.J. Walker Smith. I have been loving this book. It took me a while to get into it just because I was so hooked on the Breaking Rules series that I didn't really actually want to start another book, but then I started reading this one and I haven't been able to put it down. So I should have this series done by the time the one for Breaking Rules, the last book for Breaking Rules, comes out. I can't wait. I discovered a song this month that I have been absolutely loving, and it is Try by Colbie Caillat. I've been in love with it. It has such a good message to it, and if I hadn't have watched it without watching the music video, maybe I wouldn't have gotten it. But you guys have to check out the music video and listen to it if you haven't already. It is so inspiring, and just, it has a lot of meaning behind it for females, I think, and just kind of how we do hide behind our makeup. And every time I went to put on makeup last month, or through July, I would just think of that song or start playing that song, and I just stop. Because the first time I ever heard it, I was about to go put on makeup, and I listened to it and I'm like, screw that. I don't need makeup. So, yeah, it's a great song. Check it out. For the last few months, my favorite TV show has been How I Met Your Mother. I have been watching it religiously every day, probably at least 2 episodes a day. I believe I am on season 4 now. It is so funny. It is so funny. I had to relive my childhood again, so I bought Little Rascals. I love this movie. If you guys haven't seen it, where have you been? That is it for the favorites video. I hope you guys enjoyed, and maybe there was some useful stuff in here for you to maybe want to try for August. I hope you guys had an awesome month, and I will talk to you later.